Hello everyone! And today, we are back for another Loomian Legacy Showcase video. And today, we're going to be showcasing Crabtana! I am running a Brawny Nimble set with specialty boots, and I know what y'all are thinking. Why are you running specialty boots on Crabtana? It's because I am running the Vengeance set, which makes this a really good revenge killer. The moves I have for it is Rogue Assault, Raise Your Slash, which is a brand new move, Wave Wrecker, and I have Slash, and that's so I can at least hit Bar Blast for neutral damage. So I kind of have to have that. And I have the TPs, 200 in the melee attack, 200 in the speed, 60 in the energy, and then 40 in the health. And the team I have around Crabtana is, I got Loomian for pivot, I got Tronix because Tronix is OP, Soulburst Eruptodon because Soulburst Eruptodon is OP, I got Glissada because this thing's also OP, got Harvestek for a tank, plus I needed something that was resistant to Earth-type moves. And then I got Sinogre, which has Poison. So, with that out of the way, let's see how Crabtana does in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Crabtana. And this team looks very interesting. I think this is actually the Fire Dragon to this one. So, I haven't seen anyone use this Loomian yet, so it'll be very cool to see how it does. There's a red Ferroglyph, there's a Tronix. This does look like a decent battle. I can use it for the Helvetic because I outspeed it. I also outspeed the Ludrix, so I can use it for that. There's a Tronix, which I can kind of hit. There's an Oxydrake, though, which that's going to be a little scary. And then there's a Wintrix. So it's going to be a very tough battle to win. Going to bring a Loomian because it still looks very good. Looks very good for that thing. So I'll bring it for that. What else to bring, though? Could Tronix be used? I can use it for the Oxydrake. That thing is a little scary. I'll bring Soulburst Eruptodon, and then I'll bring this thing. I think I'm just going to bring my top 5 Loomians in my party. Actually, I could bring in this thing, but I'm not going to bring Harvestek. I think I'm just going to go with what I have. We're going to lead off with Loomian as he leads with Tronix. I am perfectly okay with this because I am willing to just Wave Wrecker this Loomian, because this Loomian is going to be very hard to beat, because my team isn't really specifically built for Tronix, and he knows that. So he's going to save it for later. Goes into Helvetic, which that's great for me. I actually get a super effective hit used, but unfortunately, it won't take out the Helvetic. And I'm kind of not sure who to go into next, honestly. I can go for Thunder Crash and go for Painful Bash, although I think Tronix is the best play I can make here. I gotta be a little bit careful, and the reason why I do gotta be a little careful is because, you know... Oh. Okay, I didn't do that much. Gonna go for Frost Beam in case he goes back into his own Tronix, because it's an Alpha Tronix. I don't think he'll have an Alpha Secret ability. Just went for another Gnarly Gash, that's okay. I still have Lightspeed Ray priority on this Loomian, so I think we're gonna be okay. It does suck having my Tronix injured, but I think I'm gonna be okay. Let's see who he goes into next. He's gonna go into Oxydrake next, which this thing does outspeed me. This is interesting. This could be a good time to go into Crabtana and do something. I know that the Oxydrake's gonna outspeed me and wreck me. That's the problem. So I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back into Loomian, and I'm gonna go for a Flash and Flay. Yes, it's gonna go for Steel Crusher, but I think it's the best play I can do anyway. Yeah, it doesn't do as much. I can go for a Flash and Flay. It is going to get its Rageful plushie. Oh no, it's a swap. Back into Tronix. Ferroglyph. Alright, that's good for me. Very good for me, actually. Because I get to swap out. I don't really have anything for Ferroglyph neither, so it's nice to get that off. And then I think I can go into you. I think this thing is the best option I have. Yeah, we'll head right into this Loomian. Glissada. I love the look of this guy's alpha form. Gonna go for a Frost Beam. Just do as much damage as I possibly can. So yeah, I assume you are Temper. Yeah, you're Temper. If that was actually idiosyncratic, that would have actually been really good. Wow, that's nice. Gonna go for a... Yeah, I'll still go for Frost Beam. I don't care if he goes into his other Fire Loomian. Which he does! Wow, Battle of the Dragons! Dragons! Thing is, I don't know if this guy... That was a not very effective move! Jesus! Glissada is OP! I'm just gonna go into Loomian and play this safe. Yes, I do want to bring Crabtana in, but I need to find a good matchup to bring it in against. Goes for the Outburst. Doesn't do that much. I assume you just have only Fire and Ancient. So we're just going to go for a Flash and Flee here. I don't care if he goes back into Ferroglyph, because, yeah, Ferroglyph is now low. Who will he go into? Yeah, Ferroglyph comes back in, but Ferroglyph is low. And you know what that means? Crabtana can come in and gets a KO, which is huge for us. The Crabtana KO here is huge. Gonna go for the Razor Slash, so Tyrannox can't come back in for free. The Crabtana gets its first KO. Not in its real way, like not as a revenge killer type of way, but I still get a KO nonetheless. Goes into Tyrannox, and it's not low enough. Problem is, Tyrannox is at full health, which is not low enough, and as much as I just want to stay in, does it have any moves that can actually hit me? Just trying to think. Does it have a move that can hit me with? Problem is that Lightspeed Ray is a legit threat. And I don't necessarily want to get Crabtana injured to this, so I think I'm just going to go into Loomian and play it safe, because I kind of have to. I kind of have to do this play. Swapped out, that's fine. Into Oxydrake? Oxydrake, that's okay. Just go for another Flash and Play and play it safe. Goes for the Steel Crusher, does a little bit of damage, but I get the Flash and Play off, and this is where it gets interesting. We're going to go into Crabtana now. And now I got to make a tough decision. I think I'm just going to go for the Razor Slash. That's really risky. Do you have any moves that can hit me? You have Driving Force, but I don't know why you would click that move. I'm going to predict the Tyrannox coming back in. Oh. That did absolutely nothing. Okay. That did absolutely nothing. I'll happily take out your Oxydrake. Yeah, I'll happily take out your Oxydrake. So yeah, get out of here. That's another KO for Crabtana. Again, I haven't used it in like a revenge killer role yet, but that's okay. We're still in a pretty decent position. He's gonna go back into Tyrannox, trying to get that thing into the battle, which is very rough. I'm really scared of this Loomian. Kinda wanna save this thing, because this thing is really fast. Honestly, I might sack my own Tyrannox to this, but the problem is if I sack my own Tyrannox to that, it gets kind of tough. I just don't want to be Lightspeed Raid bait. Which, that's going to be the problem. I'm just going to get Lightspeed Raid spam on. He knows that he can live a hit. But also, if he gets full health, that's also very bad for me. I guess I'll just go into my own Tyrannox. Probably an awful idea. But I want to keep Luminami alive for Pivot. I don't want to get it really... Yeah, this is bad. I hope Lightspeed Ray is not enough to KO. Just go for a Nova Blast. Maybe I can do a little bit of damage. Outspeeds me. No, he just went for Lightspeed Ray, which didn't KO me, actually. I am perfectly okay with that, because I'm just going to go for Lightspeed Ray myself, just to get a little bit of extra chip. He will KO me, but that doesn't matter too much. I will still live a Lightspeed Ray from this range, and Crabtana can take out the Tyrannox from this range. So we'll just go for the Razor Slash. Yet again, he kind of has to Lightspeed right here. That's kind of the only move he has. I live... Oh. Are you kidding me? I just want to showcase the Showcase Loomian. And that's what you do, Tyrannox? Alright, I see how it is. Prismatic. Prismatic Tyrannox. It's not prismatic, but you know what I mean. Of course I get dazed. Of course I get dazed. Die! At least Crabtana still got 2 KOs, but I could have just swept and won that battle. Instead, doesn't happen. But although this thing is really low, so it doesn't matter anyway. I'll just go for the Flash and Play. You outspeed me, but you're not going to do enough damage to take me out. Plus, I'll get my health back, and then I can go back into my Glysadia and KO you. So, we're in a very good position here. Oh, I just KO you anyway. GG's. Crabtana did well in the first battle, but RNG did strike again. Alright, battle number 2 with Crabtana, and it's just Tatubs. It's literally just Tatubs. And it probably I'm gonna bring my Harv and this. I'll bring Crabtana, maybe I can bring it in. It was a casual battle, so would it all be specialty boots? Would this thing outspeed all the Tatubs? I hope. Even then, can I even hit the Tatubs? I don't know. I guess I'll place Icicle Traps early. I guess I can place Icicle Traps. And I'll bring Tyranids. No, I kind of can't. I'll just bring you. Yeah, that'll be what I bring. I'll lead off with you and place Icicle Traps to start. Let's see. Let's see what you do first. I'm just going to place Icicle Traps and do something. See, Icicle Traps. And let's see what you do. I never thought I would see 5 Tatubs. Unfortunately, I don't necessarily have a counter to this. Am I dead? No, I'm not. Thank gosh. Also, we all know that this one is your specialty boots. This one's your specialty boots user. So, we're going to go into Harvest Sec, and there's nothing you can do about it. Unless this is very nimble Tatub. Unless this is very nimble Tatub. Which, yeah. And now I'm going to go for the Driving Force. Go for the Driving Force here. Because you're going to swap. Oh, he waited out of turn. Really? He waited out of turn. Didn't really expect that, honestly. They'll just go into another Tatub. Problem is, I don't know which Tatub's is. Which Tatub is... Oh, are you kidding? That's the Tatub that comes out! This Tatub's just gonna barter me and destroy me. I'll go for another Driving Force. Okay, he just T-thrashed me. Well, I'll just get this guy out of the picture. Because I kind of have to. Just get out of here. I'm gonna go for a Para to try to keep this guy alive, though. I never thought I would ever see 5 Tatubs. Oh, that's the same one. That's the same one. I'll just go for a Para. I'll try to keep this alive if I can. Splitting Headache. Which doesn't do that much damage. I'll go for a Para. And doesn't quite take out the Tatub, but it does a lot. I'm gonna save this Harv because I kind of just want to save this for later. Instead, I could go into the Crabtana here. No, I kind of don't. I don't know what the play is. I'll just go Sinogre. I think Sinogre is the best play. I really want to go Crabtana, but all of them hit me super effectively. Like, why 5 Tatubs? Why in this one? Anyway, just go for Spectral Burst. Goes for a Splitting Headache. I think this is a Specialty Boots user. I think that is a Specialty Boots Tatub. I'm just trying to judge by the facts. Now I gotta play very carefully. So yeah, let's see what you do. You go for... Which Tatub is that one? That's that one. I don't want to give you Health Amulet. Don't want to give you Health Amulet. Honestly, I think I might just sack this guy. And then Crabtana can come in and do some work. I'll probably be what I do. Although I think Thriving Pace outspeeds me. Which is a huge problem. T-Thrash? Ow. Just ouchies. Yeah, he outspeeds me. I can't do that. I have to go into Harv. And I have to go for Para. That really sucks because I just want to go Crabtana, but all the Tatubs hit me super effectively. It really sucks. And the Timber Thrash is... Yeah, now my Harv's actually very low. I gotta be careful here. I might lose the 5 Tatubs if not careful. If not careful, I might lose the 5 Tatubs. That's the last thing I want to happen, is to lose the top 5 Tatubs. Don't know what this one is. I assume it's gonna be something against Harv. I assume it's gonna be something against the Harv. I just don't know what this Tatub could potentially have for me. Barter. You get... Okay. Well, that sucks. That really does suck, actually. Because this is kind of the one thing I had for the Tatub. So now, the burn stuns me for the rest of the fight. Although, if you're the barter one, I can go in the Crabtana and get a KO. Which is worth it. So, yeah, that'll be what I do. I'll Driving 4. No, I'll Soulstorm. I'll just Soulstorm and try to get rid of this thing. Splitting Headache. Doesn't do that much. Yes, Tatub's gone. There's 2 of them left. Can I break through 2 more of them? Can I break 2 more Tatubs? Can I break 2 more? We'll see. We'll go for a Soulstorm. Volca. Oh, God. Are you kidding? He's setting up. He's setting up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no. Driving Force? I don't like this. Man, I really don't like this. I really don't like this. I really do not like this. I really do not like this at all. Crabtana, you have your work cut out for. I assume I outspeed you. So, we'll just go for the Rogue Assault. And please KO it. Crabtana comes in. Goodbye, Tata. That's huge to get rid of that one. Now, what is his last one left? I think I'm just going to attack again because there's kind of no reason why not to just attack it. Yeah, there's his last Tata. Let's see, how much does a normal Rogue Assault do to you? I don't think it's going to be enough, but let's see. And... no, it's not enough. But did he go for Timber Thrash? Well, his Tatum's dead. That worked. And I died, but his Tatum is dead. We were able to beat 5 Tatums and use Crabtana. So, let's head into battle number 3. Alright, battle number 3. And let's see what this person has. Yes, a battle that doesn't have 5 Tatums. But there is a Stratosaur, and the Stratosaur probably has Soul Burst. So, and there's also a Dorgo. Tyrannox looks amazing in this battle. Besides that and that, Tyrannox is really good. So I'm definitely going to play my card there. There is this thing, though. That thing is a little bit scary. I'll bring you, because you can at least hit the tree for at least neutral. And honestly, anything that hits this thing neutrally, if this thing can hit anything neutrally, it just nukes. So I'm going to bring you. And the last Loomian to bring? Do I bring Sinogre? I kind of don't know. Out of these last 3, I don't know who to bring. I guess Eruptodon is technically the best option, but I don't know. Just trying to think. Out of these 3, which one's the best one? I could go for an Overheat, which I'll try. I'll actually try to go for the Overheat here. Overheat early would be nice. There's the Dorgo, which I'm okay with. Gonna go for an Overheat here. Soul Burst, Hellstorm. And hopefully, if this thing is Clutch Plushie, hopefully I can get rid of it. So that's the plan here. Getting this Hellstorm up so we can only place 1 layer. Because if he's leading off with Dorgo, that means he must be a Barbed Clutch Plushie set. I just don't see it being any other way. I do underspeed, but I don't think it can KO me in 1 hit. So I'm in a good position. I still love these Soul Burst animations. I've been playing this for a few days now, and I still can't get over the Soul Burst. Yep, Poison Barbs. Kinda sucks, but I was ready for this. Hellstorm. Oh. It didn't have a Clutch Plushie. Okay. It didn't have a Clutch Plushie. Now Stratosaur comes. Arpygo comes. Arpygo comes on in. I have nothing to get rid of these. Which kinda sucks. Although the Hellstorm's gonna do a lot of damage to the Arpygo. So, I should be okay going into this thing. I should be okay going into this thing. So yeah. You go for the Tsunami, which doesn't do that much at all. Deep Freeze coming in hot. The Hellstorm, so if you are Clutch Plushie, gonna go for the Deep Freeze. I could also go for the Icicle Traps. Which I will go for the Icicle Traps, actually. He swaps out into Stratosaur. It does kind of suck, but we got Icicle Traps up. Yeah, the Hellstorm is still doing a ton of damage. You're gonna go for the... I'm gonna have to play this really carefully. You're gonna go for the Metal attack, I think. You're gonna go for the Metal attack. I could still save this thing for Arpygo. Crabtana, I don't want to necessarily lose. But I also resist its hit. I also resist its Soul Burst. That could be enough. That could be a worthy enough reason to swap in. I don't want to take damage on Luminami. I think that I don't want to lose Reptidon either. It's that Arpygo. That Arpygo throws things. I think I'm just going to go into Luminami. This kind of sucks, but I think I have to do this play. I think it's the only play I can do. I don't want to lose that thing when Arpygo's still on the field. And yes, his Stratosaur is the Soul Burst. So, got that correct at least. And the thing that's good about the Soul Burst Stratosaur is it actually loses defense. I think it loses range defense. I'm not sure if it loses melee defense, though. So, that I'm just not 100% sure about. But yeah, this is going to do a ton of damage. This is going to do a ton of damage, though. Oh, it didn't go for the big play. Just went for that. Hellstorm is gone, unfortunately, but I think I'll just go for a Thunder Chomp. Go for a Thunder Chomp. Best play I can do, I think. And we'll see what he does. Problem is, every time that Stratosaur comes on in, it's going to be very threatening. That Stratosaur is always going to be a threat every time it comes in. So I'm going to have to play this battle really well if I want to win it. Hopefully I can live Airstrike. This move looks so cool, by the way. The thing that sucks is when he uses these moves, this uses no energy. So I might just be dead altogether. I lived. Okay, I get my Thunder Chomp off. Thank gosh, I needed that. Thank God I got range defense. Oh, I lived at 1 HP. Gonna go for Flash and Flee in case he swaps out. Flash and Flee in case he swaps, which he doesn't. Just goes for Jet Stream. And now, Crabtana comes on in and gets a KO. But now I gotta make a decision. What is the best play for me? He has a Harvestect in the back, so I think Wave Wrecker is the best play to do. Yeah, I think, I think Razor Slash is. I'm worried about that. Yeah, we'll go for Razor Slash. That should be enough. Oh, I wish I went for Wave, but it still takes out the Stratosaur because of Vengeance. So, that's one huge threat gone. He still has a Zulong. He still has Hard. I didn't want to go with... There's his Zulong. Good thing is now we know he has his Zulong. So we're going to go right into the Tyrannics. We can go right into Tyrannics and try to threat this thing out. Him losing Stratosaur is really huge for me because I think now Tyrannics can do some supreme work. Let's just see what his Zulong does. Didn't predict him coming in, thank gosh. But it still did a lot of damage. Yeah, the Zulong is very scary. The Poison Barbs at the beginning really messed me up. Definitely messed me up because I have nothing that can get rid of him. Does he have any other Loomian that can come in? The Ancient Roared. But who can he swap into? Who does he have a swap to? Best case scenario, wastes a lot of energy. So, that's fine. But who do you go into? Plus, I now know that my Crabtana outspeeds you because you use Ancient Roar and Thunderstrike at the same time. So now I know you're not a Boot Zulong and I outspeed you. That's a very good thing to know. Our Pygo comes back in. That's very good for him, getting him back into the battle. Yeah, that's really good for him. Really good for him, getting our Pygo back in. I think I'm going to go into this guy. I think it's the best play I can do, is go into this Loomian. I'm going to have to take a hit, which sucks, but I think I'm going to be okay. Yeah, I have enough to live one more. I think I have enough to live one more. I think I'll be okay. We'll just go for Deep Freeze. If you're very nimble, you outspeed me, but if you're not very nimble, then we're good. And even if you are very nimble, I still have the Crabtana in the back. Swaps into Harv! He sacked Harv! Best possible scenario for me. That's the best possible scenario for me. I can now sack this to the Zulong, and now we just win. We just win now with Crabtana. Crabtana just wins the battle now. Because you know his Zulong isn't boots. We know his Zulong isn't boots. Which is awesome. And he's low enough that a Vengeance hit KOs it. So, we'll just go for Frost Beam. Not going to risk Draco Beam missing. He goes for the E-Burst. That's fine. Saving my Tyrannics in the back in case I really need it. But I think we're going to be good. Crabtana, I think, wins us the game. Vengeance, Rogue Assault should be enough to take out the Zulong. Yep. Rogue Assault, get on out of here. Crabtana coming in clutch as a revenge killer. This is a very good Loomian with Vengeance and Specialty Boots. This Loomian can be used really well. You do got to be careful against a couple Loomians, mainly Barblast. Barblast is probably the biggest threat for Crabtana, but other than that, Crabtana can do some serious work. There's the Arpego, gets low, gonna go for the Rope Stall again, and that should be the game. Wow, Crabtana, pretty shocking. It actually did very good today. I didn't really expect it to do that well, considering it is just a new Loomian and not like a Soul Burst or one of the roamers. So yeah, Crabtana, amazing late game cleaner. And this isn't even the only set you could run with it, because its secret ability is Razor Sharp. And since you have Razor Slash, and Hydro Slash, you can run this as like a Nevermare clone if you really want to. So there are other ways to run Crabtana, but I went for the Vengeance set, and it worked amazingly. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing Crabtana, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!